All right, guys, that is full-time. Volt Cup round 1 is done. Into the second round, Longhorns FC 4-2 win against Apostles. Man of the match, Sanchez, captain as well, led from the front today. Great game. Obviously a tough season for Longhorns FC, but it seems like you guys are finding that rhythm finally. How do you look at the game first, and how do you see you guys coming back into the rhythm again?
Well, with the game, it's kind of like the same story. We always start off strong, kind of lose momentum halfway through the game, but we're able to pick it back up. So that's been the difference. I think going forward with the season, I think we've been able to dominate more in the second half, because if you look at every game, we've been dominating first half. We start off strong, but we're our own worst enemy. But I think we've been working on that, and collectively as a team, I think we got a good future.
I had to ask about the game management that has been the biggest problem for Longhorn FC. Many times from winning positions, you guys have dropped out. Today, 3-0 out of nowhere, down to 3-2. Thankfully, got that fourth goal. How do you guys are addressing that in the background? I know you guys know it as well. I think everybody knows it as well. And we're seeing the individual talents that this team has, and you guys show it week in and week out. But how do you close down those games? What's the plan behind this for the remainder of the season?
Well, starting off, we lost our coach at the beginning of the season. And now we're fortunate enough to have an even better coach. So I think things are going strong. With that being said, soccer's about momentum. Once you get the momentum, you got to keep it, and you can't let the other team get it. So it's been our mistake. We get the momentum, we strike first. We get the momentum, but we always end up giving it to the other team. We kind of cool down halftime, come in second half a little weak. So I think that's just the main thing with us. It's just closing out the game strong and starting the second half the same way we started the first half.
Volt League, different scenario over there. You guys have a hill to climb, but well, what does the Cup give you guys the opportunity right now? Because looking really good in the first game, does this give your team particularly a chance to fight for something and really go for it?
I think so. I think this is more like a confidence booster. It's a couple lower ranked teams in there, so definitely it's not as same competition, but definitely a confidence booster for us. So we're going to take advantage of it and hopefully try to win it.
I had to talk about your game today a little bit as well, because you were almost inspired today to rip through that net at the end when you got off that bar. Were you finding a lot of joy on that left-hand side? You were beating your man left and right. Were determined to set up goals, score goals. How do you saw the game today?
Definitely. So I feel like first half they were keeping up a little bit, but definitely second half their pace. I was able to outpace them easily. Condition of the field is a little bit wet, so it kind of messed up my finishing. But just if I could work on my finishing, I think I could definitely fight for like a top goal scorer position. So.
For sure. No, I think you've been really inspiring in this game today, and that pass that you set up for the own goal that ended up, I think I would give you the assist for that. But what were you thinking? Were you thinking to take the goal, or did you?
No, so I scanned the field first, and I already had in mind looking for the pass. So I think it's pretty obvious when I try to look for the shot or look for the pass. That was definitely me looking for the pass.
For sure. Great game from Longhorns captain Sanchez, of course, man. 4-2. Congratulations on going to the next round. Of course. Thank you.